And man, I got a message for you. I had talked to someone earlier today and I was talking about decisions. And you got two types of bad decisions. At first, I only thought it was only one bad decision, but I actually really discovered and found out that there are actually two bad decision types that you can make in your life. Number one, you can make one bad decision. You can make one decision that you make on your own that turns out bad. That's a bad decision. But the other bad decision that I want to focus on is that you listen to someone else tell you not to make a decision and it ended up going right. So that ended up being a bad decision. Let's unpack that for a moment today. I know you guys are going to love this. I would rather make a bad decision on my own, with my own thoughts, my own intellect, my own beliefs, my own faith, my own drive, my own determination, and it goes wrong. I can live with that. But I cannot live with the fact that I let someone talk me out of making a decision that I believed in, and it turned out to be great, and that was a bad decision. Some of the biggest and hardest mindsets and mentalities to overcome in life is regret. Regret is some of the biggest, hardest, painful agonies that you can ever face and deal with in your life. If you're watching this today, please subscribe below and hit the notification bell to constantly get reminders of our messages and motivations. But when it comes to the bad decision that happened because you were talked out of your purpose, you were talked out of your destiny, you was talked out of the real plan that God said what is for you, it was for you. So you got talked out of it because you focused on living your dreams and making decisions on the opinions of other people. You decided to bank on my relatives, my spouse, my friends. You decided to only go when other people say it's a good way to go. You decided to move when other people say that sounds like a good move. Don't be the person moving forward today that always makes a decision based upon what other people say. Don't make a decision based upon getting the word from my folks first, or getting some answers from my uncle, or going out and getting confirmation from so-and-so. Let me consult it with so-and-so first. Let me get some word of advice from so-and-so. Get your own word of advice. Do your own research. Because some people are not going where you're trying to head. Some people can't take you there because they're not there themselves. Some people cannot give you sound advice. Look at a lot of bad decisions you've made by listening to somebody else. That was the bad decision. It wasn't the outcome of your decision. It was the process of how you made your decision. You didn't do no research. You didn't get no evidence. You didn't get no backups. You didn't get online. You didn't study yourself. You just trusted in the opinion of somebody that you thought was credible. You thought somebody that seems like they make good sense, and because they may be good at managing money, or because they have a good job, or because everybody in the family looks to them for advice, that doesn't mean anything. Not one person knows it all, or sees it all, or has it all. So I realized that some of the best decisions I made came from the people I least expected, came from hearing or running into the right people. Your success in life is going to be based on two things: the information and the books you read, all in one, and the people that you meet. Sometimes the reason why we keep making bad decisions is because we keep the same circle. Somebody told me a long time ago, if you show me a person's circle, you show me a person's surroundings, a person's group, I'll show you their future. Who you hang around sometimes influences bad decisions. Sometimes who you confide in influences bad decisions, breeds bad decisions, reaps bad decisions. A harvest of miles and miles of crops of bad decisions is from the people that you associate yourself with. Change your associations and watch things move in a better direction. If every time I look around, something keeps on happening. Every time I look up, this and this. Every time I look around, this and that. Every time I do this, this and that. Well, answer this question. Who do you keep staying around? Who do you keep hanging around? Who's in your corner? Who's giving you advice? How many people do you surround yourself around that are doing better than you? Or is everybody you have below you? Are you the smartest one in the room? Because you can never grow or make wiser decisions when you're only accountable to the people that's underneath you. Start making your accountability where people are above you. They can pull you up. They can give you advice. They can tell you when you're doing wrong. I don't want a kiss from the enemy, but I can use harsh words from my friends. People that are trying to help me develop and become a better version of myself, trying to recreate the path that I'm trying to go, trying to repair bridges that I used to couldn't walk over and get to the other side, humbling myself and apologizing, making things right and doing things the right way, the best way, the most humble way that we know how. Increase in learning and watch your elevation take it to another level. Your foundation has to be with a circle of people that are where you're trying to be, a foundation of people that's going to tell you the truth, whether it hurts your feelings or not, a foundation where you're constantly learning daily and improving daily, outperforming, out-improving, out-strategizing, and outlasting. You got to outlast in order to see this thing through, because a lot of us have good stamina at the beginning, but we never make it until the end. You have to outlast problems in order to overcome and become victorious. It's not about can you take the hardest hit. It's not about can you talk your way out of it. It's not about can I pray my way out of this situation real fast. It's all about can I be the one that's the last one standing. If I'm the last one standing, I will be victorious. I just have to have patience. I have to have time. I got to be able to endure. I have to have a long-term vision. Long-term vision equivalates to greater success and faster ways of accomplishing your goals. Even though it's long-term, it's a faster way to bypass the short game, the short route, the easy way, but take it the long way, the lasting way, built to last. I read a book, The Richest Man That Ever Lived, richest person that ever lived, right? And it talks about a ship that can stay out there for 25 years before refueling. That's a long vision. I'll repeat myself again. There's a ship that is designed to be out there in the sea and last 25 years before ever needing fuel again. The question today is, what is your long-term vision? What is your scapegoat? What is your plan? What is your worst case scenario? What is your expectation? Who are you surrounding yourself around? And what do you want out of your life and for your family? Reach your goals, pay attention to your circle, and understand that only through your dedication in improving, reading, learning, and surrounding yourself around a evolving, improving circle, everything will work itself out. But the last thing that you got to have to seal it all together is the faith in God, to believe that he will direct your path, that he will control your thoughts, that he will improve your circumstances, and whatever he brings you into, he can bring you out. God bless you. That's my message. The two different bad decisions, the decision that you make that was bad on your own, and the decision of listening to someone else talk you out of what was good. God bless you all, and y'all have a blessed day.